Okay, we're back on the air. I don't know what happened. I may have clicked the button by accident. I'm gonna let in the next person. Thanks everybody for being so patient. Ryan, if you're getting tired, you can go now. If you want, but I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. Well, I'll just, I'm just mainly observing. I'm letting you do the talking.
Yeah, and if you can make sure the chat's okay, I don't want any of our guys either throwing slanders or slurs in the chat.
Okay, I'll try to keep an eye on it.
Okay.
It looks like it's a whole new stream now, right?
It is.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Y'all hear me? Okay, so first of all, like before we even get started on to what I wanted to talk about, chat, I'm talking to them right now. You guys aren't live anymore. Your stream died.
Yeah, I got us back on live.
Are you?
It took
I
me a
don't
second.
see you. I'm refreshing. I
Hold
keep
on.
refreshing your page because I
Hold
want my
on.
chat
Yeah,
to be able to see our conversation.
Yeah, hold on. I got to make sure we're public. I got to get Tim Artet guy in here and fix some things.
No problem, fellas.
Now that should make the stream public. For whatever reason, our stream goes private.
Okay.
it always starts out
I'll
private.
keep refreshing. There it is.
Hey, okay.
Give me a sec. Let me bring it over. Come on, buddy. I know you can load. I believe in you.
Okay, there we are.
They're back.
I see you, Sock.
They're back now? Okay. I can't. There we go. All right, cool. I'm going to take my headphones off, so I'm not going to hear anything y'all say. All right, fellas. So what I wanted to talk about, and this is, again, y'all need to, oh my God, this is such a bad angle for me. I'm looking at my desktop. I need y'all to get like Google Hangouts or Discord or something, guys, so I can be on my desktop and do this. It would be way easier. So first of all, I want to go back to what y'all were talking about at the very beginning of the last stream, which is y'all were saying that JoJo Siwa and Billie Eilish were straight and people hated them for it now.
I didn't quite say straight. They could be bi or something, but
Jeremiah, you did say straight. You did say straight.
I have corrected myself several times. Let me put it that way. I was clarifying that they aren't necessarily straight. I'm not going to accuse them of being straight. And so even though I may have said it once, I did correct myself several times in that.
Okay. Well, either way, you said that they were both dating men and that people hated them for it now.
I don't know if Billie Eilish is still dating a guy. I don't.
Well, I don't. It doesn't matter really. I just want to say that like I googled, so I flat out I googled Billie Eilish straight, and then I googled JoJo Siwa straight. And while JoJo Siwa is dating a guy, JoJo Siwa still identifies as queer, and the closest I could find to somebody like saying, "Oh, I don't like these people," is a single article like from a Twitter, like linked from a Twitter post, saying that like, why are all these lesbians dating men? And to that I say they're not lesbians, they're just queer. So no. Also, to answer Dustin's question from that same stream, no, this isn't some kind of humiliation ritual. People just fuck who they want to fuck. Oh, sorry. People just date who they want to date. Sorry, I don't mean, I know y'all don't like the language, but.
Yeah. Well, Dustin was going down more of a conspiracy theory or, the powers that be. And it's a different conversation altogether. But yeah, I kind of stood up and said, well, even if that is true, the LGBTQ people wouldn't quite agree with that themselves. So just to clarify, we were categorizing that closer to a conspiracy theory than what the normal person thinks.
Okay, I'm going to read something that Dustin said in chat. Dustin, I would love to talk, buddy. I really want to talk to you, dude. I want to talk to you. I have a question I want to ask you because I feel like you've kind of been I won't say you've been dodging me for a couple of weeks because, not me specifically, but I've missed you for the past couple of weeks and I wanted to ask you a question. But Dustin comments, see how he clings to the gender identity like it's something to be protected. Um, uh, like the Baphomet. That's
Oh,
crazy. I don't even think their gender identity needs to be protected. I think that y'all need to stop making assumptions on how people think of other people based on their gender identity.
Well,
Yeah, Dustin, you need to let me finish speaking before you comment, buddy.
let's not get in a fight with Dustin in the chat because Dustin's not in the room. Let's Dustin be Dustin right now, and let's have a
Immature,
conversation.
balding.
Let's talk right here.
Okay,
Dustin in the
for
chat.
sure, for sure.
What I'm getting at whenever I say that I have certain problems with them is not everybody everywhere. I simply say that there's certain things that need to be acknowledged. For example, when they try to push their sexual understanding on other people. For whatever reason, this group oftentimes does that. I don't know of another group that does that much. That's my whole thing.
A group that I'm sorry. Can you repeat yourself?
Um,
I was having audio issues on my end.
But the LGBTQ group,
Yeah,
those people, that community, if you will, not everybody in that group. There are normal people who just want to live their lives within that group. But for the most part, that group has a high amount of people who are constantly trying to expose their sexuality to the world and, in my understanding, rub it in other people's faces.
rub it in other people's faces. I mean,
would focusing on their sexuality.
So would you agree with me that in a historic sense, these kind of queer identities have been suppressed?
Yeah, I'd say in most cultures.
So now that we are in a time where these identities aren't as repressed and even accepted in society, don't you think now kind of this generation of queer people would be like, hey, yeah, I am gay. I'm gay. I'm super gay. I love being gay. Clip that, chat.
I hear that. But see, from my perspective, the Bible says certain things are sin. Lying is a sin. Stealing is a sin. Having straight sex outside of marriage is a sin. On top of all the other ones in there. I'm not trying to make this one separate. My thing is, if people start going out and saying it's completely fine to lie, let's all lie a lot, I would say no, that's not good. And we've actually addressed that. How, in my opinion, I think people are lying to other people's identities and trying to confirm that when I'm like, no, that's not helping them. And so, my thing is open acceptance of things that are unhealthy for you are not good. Now, everybody lies from time to time. I get that. But if there was a campaign going on saying lying is good, I would be saying, no, it's not. Let's talk about it.
So how is being a queer person not healthy for you?
There's lots of different ways to answer that question. One, your body was just not designed for it in many different ways.
Okay, bees shouldn't be able to fly, bud.
Huh?
Bumblebees shouldn't be able to fly, but they do. Like their bodies aren't supposed to be able to fly, but they do. That's just how nature works, bud.
Yeah, I hear that, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. What I'm talking about is the unhealthiness of it. Bees need to fly. That's healthy. That's great. That's the way they were designed. We can say all day they aren't able to or shouldn't be able to. It doesn't stop them. But what I am saying is, if you look at someone who is having a homosexual relationship, it hurts them. It doesn't help.
How so? You said that your body is designed for straight sex, I guess, but how does being a gay person or like a lesbian